Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Broken Sword 3, the Sleeping Dragons. Let's continue. So we spent a good portion of time just doing a puzzle, and now I guess we
Hey,
gotta
Nico!
figure out.
There aren't any pressure pads at this end. I'll go on ahead and see if I can find a way to get you through.
Okay, George. I'll be here.
So we were doing this pressure pad puzzle thing, and it seems like now I'm just gonna leave Nico. Am I gonna be apart from Nico for a long
There was a way
time?
out at the far end of the corridor, but there wasn't much floor left.
Or am I gonna get split up between her, and thus we only spend a couple of seconds, really, together in the game? This is a weird system. See, I can climb down on this ledge. And I can come down here, and I can come down here, and then come down here. And see, I feel like I'm maybe solving a puzzle that didn't need to be solved yet. Like, what's this?
The crystals in the rock gave off an eerie blue light. The crystal was embedded in the rock. There was no way to remove it.
So this won't work on it?
That wouldn't work.
And this won't work on it?
Not this time.
And this won't work on it?
Not this time.
And so I'm taking the lower path as opposed to the higher path. And we can see that the higher path seemingly would have just made us crawl down. And did we leave Nicole behind because a puzzle might be too easy to solve if there's two people around, or is there a better reason?
The crystal was embedded in the rock. There was no way to remove it.
We can see there's kind of this pyramid setup going here. Let's see. This way. What am I trying to do? That should be our first question. If I could get over... Let's see. See, and I apparently can't push that off a ledge. So I need to push this box all the way around, and then push the box under it all the way around. So this, 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 and then that. And then we come over here. Still don't know why I'm doing any of this, however. I feel like I'm solving a puzzle that may just be here for a joke before even achievements existed. This game is so much older than the idea or concept of achievements, but point-and-click adventures did have silly achievement-like actions you could take as jokes. Alright. Now we climb up here. Now we push this here. Now we climb up here. Now we pull this. And this. And unless the thing is I was supposed to jump up higher. Well, there could be more of a puzzle here, couldn't there? I think there is. This is going all the way around. We're taking the long trip. And all of this must just be to get a block far to the right. And we didn't even see the reason why it would need a block far to the right. Let's see. Push this back this way now. None of these puzzles have been actually difficult. I kind of miss that in modern games. So often they put like actually difficult puzzles in games, trying to be unique and new. And just give me some classics. Not too much pushing puzzles though. I mean, they've made entire games in the past around pushing crates around. I think Boxer was the name of one of those games. And I certainly wouldn't want to play that. I don't have any nostalgia for it, so maybe I'd check it out for an hour or two, but I probably wouldn't spend a lot of time. And I wouldn't want to do too many puzzles built around this idea. But every now and then, if you've got to give me a puzzle, give me a puzzle. Of course, nobody does it better than Nintendo with Zelda when they do it right. And the new Zelda's got me certainly interested in and kind of disappointed. Oh, you know what this is? This is a teeter-totter thing. So I need... Let's just go ahead and show what's going on here. When you walk over here,
Ow!
it teeter-totters. And I'm so secure that the game won't kill me that I was perfectly fine with potentially dying there. So we remember this puzzle, don't we? At the very beginning of the game. We've gone full circle. In traditional video game creation, that would say we are somewhere near the halfway point, and they're going to try and double the length by making us do the same thing twice. So now we can walk over here with no problem and jump over. See if we can pick up the crystals.
There was no way to remove it.
I don't understand why we can interact with the crystals if we're never going to. Just let me look at them and then say nothing else. So is this the Dragon Temple? Why could Nicole not be in this section with us?
Above the exit was a lightning symbol, just like the one in Paris.
And like, why not have Nicole react to George fall down when he can't make that jump? Why not have Nicole help us a little bit and give us a hint after a few minutes if we needed help with the puzzle? This doesn't make sense, this whole thing. By the way, they never said that the dragon cult had ancient technology or anything like that.
The It was some kind of ancient mechanical device.
Like,
3 hollows containing crystals were at one end, 3 protrusions at the other. There was nothing I could do with such a large object.
and we've got some symbols. We got some energy flowing on 2 of them.
The thing was far too heavy to move. It was some form of ancient mechanical device.
So
There
it's
were 3 cylindrical
a
protrusions at one end and 4 hollows containing crystals at the other.
some sort of focusing.
A huge crystal pointed toward the next chamber. At the other end, 4 smaller crystals were set inside cylindrical hollows. This one wasn't going to move anywhere.
It's kind of a laser. And then we load. And boy, is this game old. And look, we've got a laser rotating puzzle that we're going to have to do this direction to, I assume, move this piece out of the way. It's going to be all puzzles all the time. And they've got some lighting system. Way too many puzzles. This feels like this section in particular might have been the only part of the game that was originally worked on, and then the other parts were added later as filler.
It was a touch-sensitive panel. For the moment, it seemed to be inactive.
A touch-sensitive panel that belongs to an ancient dragon cult.
Touching the panel had no effect.
Okay.
For the moment, it seemed to be inactive.
Again, why not have Nico here? So, unless there's some trick I'm supposed to do to move the crystals, I think we just use this panel.
The device appeared to be some sort of control console. There was a large circular dial and a panel standing proud of the surface.
So we have a couple of rotating things. That moves forward.
Fantastic! The machinery floated across the floor as if it weighed no more than a feather.
And then this means rotate.
Hey, nice.
Turning the dial made the central disc rotate just like a turntable.
And then if I do
Not
this.
that way.
So they have different holes in them. And so we have a selector that we can rotate. And see, it seems to me that this device should go that way. Let's see. So select. So if we rotate this twice, because I rotated it the wrong way, that'll work. And go into the back of it and kind of form this combination lock.
Hey, it worked.
But we've got more work to do. So now rotate it this way and plug that into the
Not
back
that
of
way.
that way. Seriously? That's not the one?
Not that way.
I'm confused. That should have worked. Maybe I had it
It
pointed.
wouldn't fit that way around.
Maybe I had it pointed
It
the
wouldn't
wrong
fit
way.
that way around. Nope.
Now I'm just gonna rotate again and see what's going on here. Try this again. Yeah, it did work that time, so I must have just had it pointing the other direction.
The second
'Cause-
piece moved into place perfectly.
Yeah, the system has one cursor, but it's not really showing that cursor. See, and so I got it backwards again there. So now if I hit the use button, it should just put it back where it was. So if I do a 180 here, it should work. And now it just went all the
I
way
held
through.
my breath as the final piece glided into place.
Excellent.
So one puzzle solved. Let's make a mad dash across this huge room. Big empty room. Big waste of animation talent.
Operating the device reversed the direction of the energy flow.
So, energy flow. But it loads you into a different section completely. Alright.
Grasping the ring at the bottom of the pole, I was able to turn the crystal through 90-degree increments.
90-degree increments.
Rotating the crystal deflected the energy beam on towards the next crystal.
And what are we trying to do here? I think we're trying to push this out of the way. So let's see, a couple of turns in the wrong direction should theoretically hopefully slide that, but I need to go back and switch the thing. Let's see, over here is a doorway.
Above the door was the lightning sign. This was definitely the way to the power site.
So am I trying to clear the garbage out of the way, or am I trying to open the door? And why do I need to walk in the other room to reverse the energy flow?
Operating the device reversed the direction of the energy flow.
So that pushed that out of the way. But honestly, I'm not sure I need to do too much more. Turning this the wrong direction, but
There were no visible means to open the door.
And so we could slide it a couple more spaces this direction. I don't know particularly why, though. What does this do? Let's just wander up to the next area.
Hey, Nico.
Surprising, she got separated from us, but she didn't get kidnapped or do anything. I just needed her. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to move this out of the way so we can both push the buttons at the same time.
A rock shelf above had collapsed, dropping one of the ancient machines down to this level. The machine was far too big and heavy to move by hand.
Right. So we gotta rotate this way, and then rotate this way. Yep. As long as you kind of have an idea what you're doing, you're not gonna mess this up. But then again, this is totally a puzzle that I wouldn't be upset seeing in a modern game either, because things that at one time you would have called cliche have now been purposefully avoided long enough that entire generations won't have seen them. And it makes me kind of remember The Witness and how difficult a lot of the Witness games were, when a nice medium difficulty puzzle like this would have been interesting. Alright. The last thing I need to do, I'm just assuming, is to push this back this way. And I don't think it matters which way the flow goes. I push this.
It was a touch-sensitive panel.
And she has to push one. Alright, so we've got to use Nicole on this. Nicole. I guess I have to talk to her. She's not doing anything. Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Nico.
Crystal exit panel. Let's just ask all the questions, I guess.
These crystals can be used to redirect the beams of Earth energy.
You know, a week ago, I wouldn't have believed any of this.
Well, that makes two of us.
And see, that's the weird thing, is this feels so much like the end of Broken Sword 2 that I kind of wonder, yeah, maybe we are closer to the end than I think.
There's a door over there with the lightning symbol over it.
Great, let's go.
It's locked.
Ah, any ideas?
Each panel lights up a different side of the symbol.
And Broken Sword 1 was like that too, where you just got shoved into a cutscene at the end too.
Operating a panel causes one side of the symbol over there to light up. Each panel corresponds to a different side of the symbol.
What if we operated both at the same time?
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, I figured that out. But whatever. Make her think it's her idea.
Okay, Nico. Ready? 3, 2, 1, now!
We get the music so we know what we're doing. I can't even see the symbol light up. It's so, like, blocked by the
You know,
lightning.
on our day, we're pretty damn good, Nico.
Unbeatable, George.
Yeah, I've suddenly become full of fear that this game is just about to end. because that would be so typical for what we've seen of the other Broken Sword series. It's a shame that they maybe just need to do a full reboot. See, we're getting
God,
tremors.
This is getting serious.
This
We're gonna
is
have to move
just
fast, or this whole place will come down.
this is just Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade section here. And they want us to just run through this whole thing, so I guess we'll just run through this whole thing. She's running, I'm running.
I can feel the power, George.
We must be close now.
Through there, you think?
Yep. Nico, I want you to know, if anything happens to me,
Yes.
you can have my Tintin collection.
Thanks, George. I'm so touched.
Seriously? And you're not even going to be face to face for that cutscene. That conversation.
The panel has a slight recess. See the lightning symbol? You know the metal plate I got off Mr. Spiky back there? It had the same symbol.
To just making it so obvious. We're really missing that old-fashioned point-and-click adventure puzzling here. They're just telling us directly, put the item that we found into the recessed area.
I can't see any way of opening this.
It just wouldn't budge.
And do we seriously need to have 3 puzzles back to back? I suppose if you hadn't gone back and searched the guy, which is a possibility, you would have had to run back to that section. But it's not going to be a very far journey.
I think it worked.
Damn! The plate seems to fit, but then it just pops out.
So pick up the plate.
The plate was still warm.
Right. So do we use the grease paint with that? No. Let's see, what can we use the plate with? Not the grease paint, not the underwear, not the metal, not the card, not the magnifying glass, not this, not the Omega Stone, not the rod, not the key card, not the stone cylinder, not the ancient scarf, and not Nicole. So
That wasn't quite right.
let's just talk to Nicole. She's been the solution to the past 2 puzzles.
Not this time.
Okay. Maybe what I'm gonna do is just talk to Nicole as I hold the door
I
closed.
think it worked.
So without moving, Nicole...
Damn!
That
The
wouldn't
plate
work.
seems to fit, but then it just pops out.
The plate was still warm.
So it's like this thing. I think. Is that supposed to slide on it, or... Well, they've actually figured out a way to...
The plate fits into the recess, but it keeps falling out.
Have you tried holding it in place?
So
I think it worked.
I'm not gonna hold any buttons.
Damn!
No, it
The
falls.
plate seems to fit, but then it just pops out.
So can
It
we
just wouldn't budge.
perhaps use this metal rod that we've done a lot of times
That wouldn't
before?
work.
Let's see.
I wasn't gonna do that. No way was I doing that. damn thing just falls out.
Let's see. Pick it up.
The plate was still warm.
And we're trying to combine this with anything. And it doesn't seem like it would work.
That wasn't such a good idea.
Trying to talk to Nicole apparently is not a good idea.
There wasn't a reason to try that.
I think it worked.
And then
I had
Damn.
no reason to
The
try
plate
that.
seems to fit, but then it just pops out. The magnifying glass was a real beauty.
The plate was still warm.
we have this warm plate. And so something else has to be used here.
That wouldn't work.
I had no reason to try that.
Well, that wasn't very realistic.
There wasn't a reason to try that.
How far are we on our notepad, by the way? Ooh, quite a few pages. Quite a few pages. More evidence to the idea that we're near the end.
No way was I doing that.
And see, I know
That wasn't such a good idea.
there's gotta
I
be
found
something.
the metal plate on the corpse. It had a lightning symbol embossed on it.
There's gotta be something more
The
to
shorts
this.
belonged to Bruno. I didn't want to examine them too closely.
And see, the way back here is blocked. And they specifically wanted us to run this way to give us a little bit of room to tell us, yeah, you don't need to go back. This is a whole different section. That's what I'm getting from that, at least.
That wouldn't work.
Well, I am totally confused. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.